The housing market is experiencing a lot of troubles. I think there's more ahead, and buyers are backing out of contracts left and right. I believe that one of the reasons that buyers are backing out of the contract is because they are seeing similar homes in the neighborhood priced for less money than what they agreed to pay. And honestly, I think they're realizing they paid too much. And this, coupled with the overall concerns for the economy, rising costs for necessities, and the potential of a long-term recession that could result in massive layoffs and job cuts. And according to this chart and article that I found on tradingeconomics.com, although inflation is said to have dropped to 8.5% in July, which is down from the 9.1% that we saw in June, prices are still jacked up compared to where we were just 1 year ago. And despite the slight decrease, if this is in fact true, prices are still rising on necessities like food, shelter, and used automobiles. Now let's dive into contract cancellations because, as I said, buyers are walking away from their contracts in alarming numbers. And in many cases, they're leaving their deposits behind. Now, I'm not an attorney and I'm not trying to advise anyone to back out of their contract. And if you're considering doing this, I suggest that you talk to an attorney before you do, as the ticked off sellers from the contracts that you walked away from might come after you for more than just your deposit. Now let's talk first about the cancellation rate of new home construction. New home contracts are typically written in favor of the builder, and last year, the shoe was on the other foot. Builders last year were crying because of the rising construction costs, and their profits were at stake at the prices that they sold the homes for. And I found an article that was written last year by 5NBC DFW that said builders were exercising their fine print, which gave them the right to raise the cost of the already agreed price by, in some cases, tens of thousands of dollars. And now that the shoe's on the other foot, buyers are getting crushed with higher interest rates than when they originally negotiated on the price of their home. So now I ask you, do buyers have fine print in the contract to protect them? I don't think so. And in many situations, due to the builder's construction delays, buyers lost their original rate locks, which locked them into lower interest rates. And now the new rates have simply made their purchase unaffordable. And according to this recent article in CNBC that quotes data from John Burns Real Estate Consulting, cancellations of new home construction contracts are at historical highs of 17.6%. And as you can see in this chart, this marks the highest rate of cancellations since the height of the pandemic just 2 years ago. Guys, this represents almost 1 in 5 contracts, whereas the buyer is simply walking away. Now, this chart goes on to show regionally that Texas has the highest new construction cancellation rate of 27% in July, or about 1 of every 4 houses. The same goes for the Southwest, which includes states like Arizona, and a 23% cancellation rate in Northern California. Now, the story of buyers canceling contracts is similarly true in existing home sales. According to this article that online real estate company Redfin published on August 16th, in July, about 63,000 home purchase agreements were called off on existing home sales. This represents about 16% of the existing homes that went under contract in the same month. Now, guys, if you're out there in the market to buy a home, this could be great news for you. So stay informed, stay focused in what you're doing. Make sure you're getting home inspections if you're moving forward and buying a house in this market. Also, make sure you have a great agent. And if you need one, reach out to me. Hey, if you're here in Maryland, I'd be happy to help you. Anywhere else in the country, I have an amazing broker network. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, guys, hit the thumbs up. It'll let me know that you did. And as always, I appreciate when you subscribe. Hit that alert bell. You'll know every time I upload content just like this. See you next time.
Sachs Realty, Maryland broker number 607720, office number 443-318-4514, equal housing opportunity.